Hey everyone, this is Royal with Paternity University, and in this video I'm going to talk about leading a team. Now, this could be a team of W-2 employees, it could be a team of contractors, it could be a team of virtual assistants that you may have, it could be a single person. Regardless, this is talking about when you're overseeing someone within your business and how to establish understanding essentially of the mission. So I'm going to use some interchangeable military lingo because I was in the military. I never really worked corporate. So I'm going to use some military lingo. So the first part that's really important about leading a team is knowing that you are the one in charge. No one else is in charge. You are in charge.
Say I'm in charge.
I'm in charge.
So the business lives and dies with you. It thrives with you. It survives, your choices, your decisions, your energy, it all goes off of you. I mean, I literally, in low energy days, in my business, thank God I have a good office manager who keeps her energy high, sometimes even above mine. But sometimes when my energy was low, it would have an effect on the entire feel of the whole office, and then sales would slump. So it's all on you. Everything is on you, okay? Keep that in mind always. Now, what in the military, we used to call it commander's intent. And that was essentially letting your team know what you intend to do. What are you going to do? You've taken control of this organization. You've hired people. What is your intent? What do you want to do? And the thing to do is to write that down, get that down on a document, and give your team member, and what we called in the military, an initial counseling. Probably the same thing in corporate. They give you an initial review telling you what your expectations are, what their expectations of you are. So in that initial counseling is what your business does, who your customers are, the values you uphold, and then number 3 right here, no-goes. All right, fireable offenses, things that are just you can't tolerate. So anything dealing with a lack of integrity, anything dealing with the lack of honesty, defrauding anybody, anything of that nature, automatic fireable offenses. You have to lay that out on the table as soon as you bring that person on to let them know exactly what you will not tolerate. The second part is, and I'm kind of going into, once again, you're in charge, is lead by example, extreme ownership. Everything, every problem, it's all on you. You have to take ownership of everything. You can't say, well, because my employee did not do this, or because my VA did not do that, this didn't happen. No, it's because of you. It's because of something that, even if it is something that your VA did, you have to always keep it in your mindset that it's you. Extreme ownership of everything. Now, the way to also lead is to set weekly, monthly, and quarterly expectations. So I've started going back to doing this. I was not doing this for a little bit, and it had an effect on my business. So I'm saying this from experience. You set a weekly expectation. This week, I want you to do these tasks. I want this to happen, okay? For the monthly goals, same thing. Hey, this month, these are some of the campaigns that we're seeking. And then quarterly as well. Quarterly is very important because it gives a layout of what you want your business to do for 3 months. Those things kind of change, that's fine, but as long as your team knows exactly, you're the captain of the ship, you're in charge. You can't just say, okay, you work for me, and they don't know what they're doing. You have to give them direction. Now, another very important thing is giving feedback. You have to give feedback to your team. You have to let them know if you are satisfied or maybe there's some room for improvement. So verbal as needed. So I tell, whenever, hey, good job, great job, send a text message, excellent, hey, we can improve on this, just as needed. Then you want to do your quarterly reviews. I'm sure for those who had a job, if you had a good, boss, they gave you a quarterly review. They let you know where you stand. That should be owed to you, correct? So you give a quarterly review. And in those quarterly reviews, here's what I would do. An overall summary. Hey, we accomplished this. These are the numbers. These are the things that you did. These are in the military, we call it sustains and improves, your 3 good things and the 3 things to improve on. And then you have them sign. And then you either have them digitally sign it, you have them wet sign it if they're physically with you. and then you store that away into their file online or physically, okay? And then, of course, at the end, the annual review. Usually those who worked in corporate, you had an annual review, and that's probably when you got your bonus if your company gave out bonuses. If you were military, you had an NCOER, you had an OER. That was your annual review letting you know if you were great or not, okay? So that is the importance of leading a team. All these things go together to make sure that everybody is synchronized on the same page and knows what is happening. There's nothing worse than working for a business or working for a manager and they give you zero direction. That completely destroys your motivation, okay? So to keep your team motivated, do these things. Look, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, I just put out the Helix Blueprint, which is an ebook that talks about the strategic aspect of building and scaling your DNA paternity testing business. It is on paternityuniversity.com. You can check it out. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Until next time, peace.